name is Mark Thorkelson. I've developed these hero jeeps out of the personal grief that I've experienced through the loss of a dear friend who committed suicide. And my friend John, he committed suicide and I've been suffering with grief. And I looked to these jeeps that we worked on together as inspiration. And because they have a rich military history, the Jeep, I found it fitting to call them hero jeeps. Hero jeep is the idea that our soldiers and cops deal with this sort of thing all the time. They deal with death, and they transcend that grief and continue living through the right attitude, the right beliefs, and the rich character that these folks have. And this is a tribute to them. Now this one particularly called the U2 because it's black and stealthful. It's a little bit of a pun because it's the U2 got the power to transcend the pain of grief with the joy of life through attitude, belief, and character. But it's to inspire this sort of thing where you have the power. Oh, I got the power. Everybody dance now. You got the power. So these sort of people have this power to transcend, and some of them fail. I'm struggling with it because I'm having nightmares about John's death and the way his suicide was possibly preventable, and my phone wasn't working, so I couldn't contact him, and I failed. It's the courage to continue that counts, and that's why we look to these hero jeeps. Thank you very much. This Jeep is another one of the projects that's helping me work through my grief with the loss of John. It is very beneficial and better serves society in developing dignity and respect, and exemplifies the heroics of the Air Force with the Tuskegee Airmen of World War II. Heroism in humanity. The Tuskegee Airmen of World War II. This is a symbol and imagery with the red. Were the Red Tails, and they had a hell of a time getting into the fight. They had to fight for the right to fight. Everyone has the right in America. These are our inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So this sort of thing is the symbol and imagery that is well worth promoting. The first hero Jeep, I saw many of these when I was flying out of an aero club in Buckley Field in Colorado. And this would be an anniversary of the Air Force. And, again, John and I worked on these and had excitement about it. So it would be a great hero Jeep to promote the idea of transcending the grief and pain from death of a good friend to the joy of living and the courage to continue that heroes have. The last hero Jeep, dearest to my heart, is the green Jeep. It will be symbolic of the United States Army Air Force, of which my father was a citizen soldier. I would commemorate it to the 100th Bomb Group. They have a restaurant in Cleveland, Ohio. This would be the United States Army Air Force 100th Bomb Group Citizen Soldier Hero Jeep. The placard would include the pilots of the 350th Squadron, my father, of which was one, Mark Thorkelson, Kruger, Rosie Rosenthal, Talashe, and Wilson. Two guys who I partied with for 40 years or so, and they embodied this ability to take heavy losses and losses of good friends and have the courage to continue and enjoy life. These guys were so much fun, and they were heroes, but it's that heroism of which I speak, where we can have the courage to continue and get over this grief of death with the joy of life. And it's done through attitude, belief, and character. And we have this inalienable right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is my tribute to the death of my good friend John, and I think this song by Lord best sums it up. In this beautiful beach town, no postcode NV, 33480, oh so affluent. But John didn't come from money. He had Jeep heroes in his eyes. He craved a different kind of buzz. His life wasn't for us. he craved a different kind of buzz, and his life wasn't for us, so he took his own life, and he blew his brains against the wall, and I couldn't even call. And that's the way it goes, because we have to keep living our life, and we miss him so. Thank you very much, John, for your hero inspiration.